Mr. Gheorghiu, we play here with Petrosian, Tigran Petrosian. How many games did you play with Petrosian?
Well, a lot. I don't know, 9, 10, 11, I don't know.
Many
games,
many
yes. We
games.
played many games. Well, I played personally. I had the possibility during all these years to play against 9 world champions. Starting with Bodvinik, and the last one was Kramnik. Well, we have now the possibility. We named them all. It was Bodvinik, Smyslov, Tal, Petrosian, Spassky, Fischer, Karpov, Kasparov, and Kramnik. The last one was Kramnik. And between them, I played only one game, only against Bodvinik and against Kramnik. The rest, I played a lot of games.
A lot of games.
Yes,
But this one is your first against Petrosian, or
no, we played, I think, before. Or, no. I think, this was probably the first game against Petrosian. And it was very interesting, the situation, because in that game I had to try to have a draw to realize my second Grandmaster norm, the most important one. And it was the final of the European Team Championship in Hamburg in 65. And it happened that Petrosian was the world champion on title, and I was in exactly then the junior world champion.
So two champions, but different generations.
Yeah, different generations. And I don't know, because of this, probably I tried to win with black. I don't know. I knew that I have to make draw. But it was very important. But I don't know. I had a blackout. It happened somehow that I didn't want draw, and I didn't offer draw as everybody expected. And
so you played for a win.
I played for a win. And it was not a very good idea, because it was very risky. First of all, Petrosian played with white. He usually he had a very safe way to play, and he could lose very rarely, very few games, especially with white. And I had under these conditions, I had to play for a win, hopefully with black, but wishing to make a draw, and that is very difficult. If you try to make both, usually it's not a good idea.
Usually,
yeah.
Is none is happening.
Yes, and we could see this in our game, because unfortunately I made a small mistake in the opening and I lost a pawn. And afterwards I had to play some very, very interesting continuations to try to save the game. Finally I succeeded and I made the norm, but we'll see. The game is very, very interesting.
All right, but before that, so how was Petrosian?
No, he was okay. I mean, he was a very, very good player, a very, nice personality. I mean, you could speak about everything with him. He was very social and so very open. I mean, you had to show some respect, of course, because he was world champion.
But his just style was
he was a little bit different from the others, because as I told you before, he lost very rarely, and he had, if somebody would see, for the first time his games, you could have the idea that he played a little bit too close, that he wanted to defend too much and so on. But it wasn't true. He was very good tactically, but only if you could force him, or when he had a very good possibility. If he had a very good possibility to attack, he attacked. But if not, he preferred to have to wait a little bit and realize maybe a very small advantage in very safe conditions.
So incremental.
If he had that small advantage, he preferred to play for the small advantage and maybe play a good ending and so on. But if the position was forced win and he had to attack to sacrifice something or so, of course he was very dangerous and he could see it. He demonstrated it already in his match against Spassky. Nobody gave him a chance tactically, but he demonstrated that he was also very strong tactical, and he beat Spassky first of all.
So
finally,
Spassky in a tactical game.
Yes, in many tactical games. And later on, he lost the title to Spassky, and Spassky became world champion a little bit later on.
So Spassky won
in the second match. In the second match, in
But
the first match, Petrosian won. You know. Yeah.